There is this thing that is circulating in Ghana. There is this thing that happened when they came to Ghana about the costume of the beautiful damsel we call Regina Daniels. That's her in the picture. I'm going to play you an entire video they made about their Ghanaian trip. But what has really brought up a conversation is about her clothes that she wore to the inauguration or the swearing in of the new president of Ghana. And I'll explain the reason why a lot of Ghanaians are not really happy about that particular cloth that she wore to the swearing in.
DJ Pakori.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Mazi, aka DJ Pakori, aka Otumba, aka Siriki, aka Ezemo. You can call me all these beautiful names because I'm in Accra, but live in Nigeria, and it is what it is. Today, we're going to speak about some unnecessary rants by some fellow Ghanaians. Yes, I believe you know this actress we call Regina Daniels. Yes, this is this beautiful girl. I learned he's married to one of the richest Nigerian men. And then the man is really rich. And then looking at the age differences and her choice of wife, I mean, there will always be conversation around it and all that. But there is this thing that is circulating in Ghana. There is this thing that happened when they came to Ghana about the costume of the beautiful damsel we call Regina Daniels. That's her in the picture. I'm going to play you an entire video they made about their Ghanaian trip. But what has really brought up a conversation is about her clothes that she wore to the inauguration or the swearing in of the new president of Ghana. And I'll explain the reason why a lot of Ghanaians are not really happy about that particular cloth that she wore to the swearing in. I don't know if Nigeria, every fabric like you see on your screen, they have a special name for them. I don't know about Nigeria. But when you come to Ghana, there is a special name or a traditional or local native name for every fabric. I mean, when it comes to the African print, it all comes with different name. And so, as you can see in the picture, this is the cloth or the fabric that Regina Daniels used in, making her costume to the inauguration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the new president of Ghana. Now, one would ask, what is the big deal about a particular fabric that she wore to an occasion? Why is her fabric alone making news in Ghana? Do they not have anything to talk about that they will center everything on her fabric? I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to play you some videos and interviews that has been conducted. Maybe some was done in our local dialect, so most of you didn't have a glimpse of it or didn't understand what was really going on. And so this particular cloth here in our local language is called Afibi Yesan. Afibi Yesan. Afi means year. B means some. And Esan means, let me say, misfortunes, unlucky, bad stuffs like you. So the name of the cloth is termed as some years are full of misfortune. Afibi Yesan. And so mostly this kind of cloth is used in funerals in Ghana. Let's say in a year you lose your mom, and then you lose a brother, and then the family will come together and then they decide to use this particular design for the funeral because they feel like that particular year things have not been so well with them. And so the name of the cloth is called Afibi Yesan. Some years are full of misfortunes and bad luck and all that. And so Ghanaians felt that it was wrong on the side of Regina Daniels to put on such costume. I mean, they felt that inauguration ceremony should come with something white and all that. And so they felt like she wearing a Afibiyesan for the swearing in or the first day of the president was some way, wasn't of the right choice. But the question I'm asking is that there are certain clothes that in your country you have decided to give it some name. But when you go to other countries, they don't have any special names. They are just ordinary clothes that any other person can wear. And I would definitely defend Regina on this because probably she chose the design based on how beautiful it looked, but not about the name. Because I don't think her stylist is supposed to research. If her stylist was a Ghanaian, then we would have questioned her. But if she made up this costume from Nigeria and she brought it to Ghana, what is the big deal about it? What is this interviews about it? So I'll actually give you a video of a presenter that went to a fabric shop to interview the fabric shop owner, asking her why Regina Daniels wore that costume. What is the sense in this? I just don't get it. Somebody used her costume for an event, and you go to somebody who is selling fabrics to ask her that the lady's costume that she wore, why did she put on that costume? Why? You tell me the logic in this. And so let's listen to this interview. Credit to GH Page, their YouTube channel here in Ghana, very popular one and all that. They conducted this interview and video credit shout outs to them.
Anna, everyone here sang what the program na say.
Yama mremono. Enipa bebre wo ha obi wo ha opamontima. Ana say wo hye atade bi a na nye atade ni di percent na wa hye ade no. Ohu ade na eye ne fe.
And I love the answer this woman gave. I mean, if you're Nigerian who understand Cree, you would understand that this woman is full of wisdom. When the lady went there to conduct the interview, she told her emphatically that there are people who put up clothes based on how it looks on them. It is not by your name or your superstitious beliefs and all those things. And so we should let this lady sleep and breathe in peace. I mean, there are a whole lot of things for us to talk about. We saw top Nigerian businessmen gracing our events. And these are some of the things we should talk about. We saw Dangote, we saw a whole lot of Nigerian businessmen coming, and you saw the happiness in their face because John Dramani Mahama is somebody that connects with most of these Nigerian businessmen. And so we should be talking about the Nigerian businessmen who are bringing business into our country. And it's not about the clothes that somebody wore. What does it take from the event? Or is it because she's married to a billionaire or a millionaire or whatever they call? And so that should be a center of discussion. It doesn't make sense to me. People. And so I'm begging my people to challenge, forget all these things, talk about the positive things that happened at the event, and let's think about how our new president is going to reset our country and bring it on track, because we know the past government did nothing better when they were leaving. They left with a lot of debt. And so we should be happy that we have a new president, even though there are a lot of challenges, but we are hopeful that in his term, he's going to do something better. That is what we should be discussing. And I'm happy our president wasn't selective, but he decided to welcome every Nigerian dignity or personality that came. And this is our president with Regina Daniels and his husband when they visited him at his residence, and it was beautiful. This time she was wearing white. She wasn't wearing a Phoebe son. And so, my lady, I think you would also learn from this next time when you are choosing African fabric. Well, you can do some checks and find out if the name means maybe insult or something. You understand? Because Charlie, some people are petty. Anyway, my name is DJ Pakori. So this is what I have to tell you. This is what I have to open up to you. And I would want to know your own thought about this whole issue. My name is Mazi. I'm out of here. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Much love for you. Share this video. Let people get to know that there's this beautiful channel here where positive energy is all over here. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.